So the whole reason people sometimes ask me like, well, why do you even want to become an instructor? And to me, the whole reason I do this is to try to become the best driver I can be.
Yep.
And one thing, so when I'm an MD, and in surgery, like at the end of med school, you have an opportunity to teach the first year's anatomy. And all of us who go into surgery, we're like, okay, we're all going to teach the first year's anatomy. You don't get paid, you don't get credit. It's just fucking volunteer work. It takes hours. But the reason being that by teaching other people and doing the pro sections yourself, you are now and answering their questions, and they're questioning things that you hadn't even thought of. Now you're going to understand the material way better. So the reason I want to become an instructor
right.
is because I want to be the best driver, and I know that by becoming an instructor, I'm going to start intellectualizing a lot of things that I may do automatically, or I may have other people like you who are far more skilled point out things that are my blind spots, and then I'm going to accelerate my own learning progression, such that when I do want to do actual racing, not just track days, then I'm in a better position to do so.
Have you ever done any public speaking?
Yeah, why?
Would you mind being my guest this evening when I do my keynote?
Your guest, what do you mean to say?
First of all, you're highly gifted, very, very intelligent, and you spoke perfect, especially towards exactly what I tell people all the time. Instruction is not just being the person in the right seat ragdolling. It's actually betting your own skills, because what you're doing is you're building more and more and more proper synapses in your own brain. You're running that if you wouldn't mind, your cadence or whatever through your head from the right seat, and you're identifying more and more and more and centering your balance more and more and more, even if you're in the right seat, and seeing what went right, what went wrong, and how to communicate, which is left-right brain constantly. One of the reasons why I like to instruct so much is because it makes me a better driver. You, in exactly what you said and how you said it, is the reason why you would be such an incredible instructor. And yes, based upon that, I would say 45-second diatribe that you just gave me right there, I would love for you to be in the school. And that would be in September, because that's the right type of person that I would want to be an instructor.
So the talk tonight, what time? Guest speaker?
So I'm doing from 5 to 6, I'm doing a track walk. We'll call it the hayride. And then at dinner, probably 6:30. And if you can, exactly like what you just told me, tell me why you think, as a surgeon, as a professional, and equating to the practice like what you said, and equating it to this, and how badly you want to become an instructor, and why you want to become an instructor. If you can say that same thing again, that is absolutely brilliant.
Cool. So you want me to just say, like, essentially in a minute?
Yeah, it just took a minute.
Cool. Sounds good.
That's it.
So I guess you made my decision. I was wondering if I was going to make dinner tonight. I was like, I wonder what they're going to have. Fuck it, I'll be there.
It'd be great, Kevin.
Cool.
It would be absolutely great. It would be an honor to have you there. And
Thanks,
I didn't know you were a medical professional. Thank you for everything that you do for us.
You know what? I no longer practice. So I actually felt kind of guilty, because during the pandemic, I was like, well, my colleagues and stuff are in the hospitals right now, and I focus on medical education businesses now. So I help people get into med school, residency. I have an MCAT study tool, etc. And
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, I felt kind of guilty at the beginning, because I quit right before, in 2018.
Yeah.
And the pandemic happens, or no, I quit.
Yeah,
I quit 2018.
but if you think about it, you may actually be empowering more future doctors and
it's a different kind of
professionals.
impact. Yeah.
Right, exactly. You may actually have a wider impact over a longer and more breadth of skills to be able to do that, versus you alone cutting into people. You know what I mean?
It's really funny. That's exactly what I said I had a video going over why I quit plastic surgery, and they're like, a lot of people are like, oh, you're fucking crazy. And one of the things I brought up is impact, and you know the whole like, I want to help people. Mm-hmm. If you actually look through it, like, forget the whole fucking virtue signaling and trying to be liked by other people.
Right.
Let's just say I'm the most selfish asshole in the world. I should still want to help people and have an impact, because ultimately it makes me happier and more satisfied with my work.
It's true.
Therefore, with this, because I started these businesses while I was doing the plastic surgery, and I was like, well, I wasn't sleeping, I was getting burned out. I was like, I can do one or the other. I love both. Which one do I choose? Part of the reason I chose business and what I'm doing right now is I can impact, like, I have YouTube channels, right? It scales. Same amount of work, but we have 1.4 million subscribers now on the main channel. And that one, like, we get comments every few minutes,